Hello guys, welcome back to Blessed's Kitchen. It's another week and I'm gonna be showing you how to make the Nigerian Suya as requested by one of my favorite people, and I promised to actually deliver. So I'm gonna be showing you today the process on how to make Nigerian Suya. So these are my ingredients for today right there. That is my beef that I'm gonna be using. So I've chosen to actually use the one with mussels, if you can see, and I've actually made it, I've sliced it a bit, and this is the suya spice, not grinded pepper. This is suya spice specifically for suya. My Maggi cubes, so that's my tomato and my onions for later on, and you would actually need a wooden skewers as well. I'll show you what you need this for, and that is my brush to actually marinate my beef before I go ahead and put in the oven. So stay tuned and keep watching. Our beef, we have the suya spice, salt, Maggi, tomato and onions, wooden skewers, and then your brush. And so I forgot to show you one more ingredient you need for your suya, and that's your groundnut oil right there. So your groundnut oil is part of your ingredients, and including all of this. Next is we are cutting our beef into smaller pieces. So I'll show you all, because I already sliced it very thin, so we're just gonna cut into smaller pieces. So once you've cut your beef should look something like that, just into tiny pieces and smaller pieces as I've done. So that's what your beef would be looking like after cutting the thin sliced beef. There we go. So next thing, we want to go ahead and marinate our beef. So you will do that with your groundnut oil. So go ahead and put our already squeezed Maggi cubes in there. Then later on you add a bit of salt. So I'm gonna be adding just half a spoon right there. So once we've had our salt, our Maggi in the oil, so you go ahead with your brush. You go ahead with your spoon to actually make sure it dissolves and mix well until you can't feel anything settled underneath your bowl. So you keep turning and make sure that you don't have big chunks of Maggi cubes in there. So there we go. And next thing, now we're gonna go ahead and apply and use our brush to apply the mixture with on our beef. So right there, just to marinate the beef and to give it some taste after grilling. So this brush, you can actually get one at Woco or even Poundland. You can go to the section where they sell things for paint, but make sure you're using a new one. So we're just marinating the beef right now with our oil, onion, oil, salt, and Maggi cubes. And this will give it some taste after you grill it. So it seems like I need more oil in my mixture, so I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. So once everything is done, you would see that your beef is a bit shining and a bit slimy. So you can feel it. Right there. Yes. So I don't need. So yes, there we go. My beef is well marinated right now. And as I've said, this is just to give it some taste after you grill, because you're not boiling it and you're not frying it. Perfect. How your beef is gonna look like after marinating. As you can see, it's a bit slimy, and it's got some seasoning on it, and there. So the next thing now, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up my oven tray right there with some salt. Okay, there we are. Next then. So once my tray is done, I'm gonna go ahead with my skewers right there, and I'll show you what to do with it. So let's get into it. So what I'm doing is I'm technically putting it on a stick so that it doesn't stick onto my foil paper while it's in the oven. Right there. You don't have to arrange or anything, just make sure it goes in on your stick properly. And that was why we actually caught our beef in the first instance. It's quite slippery, but we're getting that right there. And there.
I'm trying to measure the level. Perfect. This is actually this is very so I'm just making sure this stays on properly.
This is actually a method I prefer to do my suya, because if I should just put my pieces on, like on the what's it called, on the foil paper and put in the oven like that, it sticks to the foil paper and it won't turn out nice. So if you put on the stick, it's actually better to it's easy for removing after it's cooked, and it looks well presentable as well, so why not?
It's quite slippery because of the oil. But it's very good because that means it's well marinated.
So once you're done with your wooden skewers, so that is how it's gonna look like. And then next thing is to rub our suya spice on our meat. So as said, that's what it's gonna be looking like right now. And now we go on to our suya spice right there. We'll rub it on every stick. Let's put it this way. And then I'll go ahead and do this first. Just like that, all over. Because without the suya spice, then I don't know what we're making. And as I've said earlier, guys, this is different from grinded pepper. This is totally different from grinded pepper.
You can get a suya spice from any African store that sells like mostly Nigerian imported things. They would definitely have it. So making sure that the pepper actually, goes into every piece on our stick.
So as you can see, this is actually different from this. So this is, the making of the Nigerian suya at home. You don't have to always go to the shops to buy suya, so you can make it at home as well.
Next one.
So next thing, after we're done with rubbing our suya spice on all over on all our meat, we go ahead and marinate it with our, what's it called again, our granite oil, yeah, granite oil mix. So we're marinating it now, but not too much, just a bit to go around for the grilling process.
And there we go, all done.
So once that is done, we're going ahead to put it in our oven right now, and we're gonna be grilling at 180 degrees, 180 degrees for 25 minutes. So turn on, and 180. So I use 100, 150, and I'm gonna put it in between here. So that should be the right one. So my oven is on right now, and it's right in there. So as I've said, 180 for 25 minutes, and then we'll be back very soon. So it's been after 25 minutes. I've taken my meat off the stick, as you can see, and this is the end result of our Nigerian suya. So I've sliced my tomato and my onions, and that's my suya sprinkled with some suya spice as well. And yeah, there you go. Thank you so very much for all the support I've been getting, the comment, the likes, and the share. Thank you very much, guys. I'm really so appreciative of it. But there's another new thing coming your way called B Joy Cuisines. This is actually an online food channel. Sorry, food platform that I have actually made with my cousin. So we deal with online orders, your Nigerian dishes, your desserts, your cocktails, and your mocktails, and your soft drinks as well. Please, please, please do well to patronize us. Thank you very much. Bye.